The me of then and now. An aspirant said to LiMo, "I have been thinking." LiMo waited. The aspirant looked away into the depths of self, the depths of the universe. "I have been thinking about my past actions and behaviors, about those actions and behaviors that were less than desirable, about my actions that were silly, stupid, crazy, and I ask, who was it that did those things?" "Yes, who?" LiMo wanted to know. Earnestness poured from the aspirant. "I cannot say in all honesty that it was I. The me I know now is not the me of then. It is not the me that did those things. I am now different, a different person. I cannot relate to the person of then. And likewise, I can only look at those actions, those behaviors, with a kind of detachment, and I realize they were lack of awareness. No more, no less. Could I do the same now? No, I cannot. I could not. It is incomprehensible now. For me, anything, even remotely similar, impossible. That was then, a different me in different times, a different me in different circumstances, a different me with different awareness, a different me with different perspective. I am different now, a different me. I feel differently now, think differently, understand differently. My values are still the same. I was not a bad person then. I am not a bad person now. I did silly things, I did stupid things, even maybe horrid things. How was this possible? Lack of awareness. Also, motivations. Also, immersion into bubbles. I had motivations then. I had goals then, false goals and motivations based on, again, lack of awareness. Goals and motivations hooked to the prevailing conventionality. Goals and motivations not really mine. A dire reminder to myself. A reminder to be true. A reminder to be true. To be true to myself alone. I, back then, got caught up in bubbles of awareness. I got caught up in immersions into the moment. That was powerful. And looking back, scary. Reason and logic and sensibility went away. They went away when I got too caught up in the moment, in a bubble. I saw only the relative logic, the logic of the near term. I saw only the immediate. I could only see the inside of the bubble. And when I disconnected from the whole, my decisions, inevitably ridiculous and foolish. But they seemed sensible to me in those moments. They were disconnected decisions. Disconnected decisions are doomed decisions. The powerful lesson for me, I must maintain perspective. Always. Always I must. Always I must maintain my perspective. There is almost no connection between now and then, except a memory, a reminder that I can be foolish, a reminder to pay attention, a reminder to consider everything, a reminder to act deliberately in full awareness, a reminder to be appropriate in all contexts. This is essential. The memories have value only for learning and growth. The memories are reminders of the pitfalls of lack of awareness. They are tools to leverage myself. I cannot now connect to those emotions of my past actions. I am simply not that person any longer. And never will I be that person again. LiMo reflected. When you are always moving forward, the universe is saying, take notice. Take notice of how hard this moment is working, how hard it is working to prove to you that this moment is different. Look for what is different. The aspirant responded, yes, it says, pay attention to this now. The perfection is now. You are the now, not then. The you of then died a long time ago. The you of now is all that matters. The you of now is all that can matter. As I reflect on the me of now, as I reflect on the different me's of then, I realize that there is no continuity. This is profound. I need to update myself, update my perception of myself. I need to update. I need to update my perspective on myself. I need a conception of me makeover. I can no longer regard myself in the ways I have become habituated to. My self-image is rooted in the past, connected to the past, and it is inaccurate, grossly inaccurate. It has little semblance to the me of now. There is power in this, and I realize the me that did those things in the past is a ghost that has no power to harm. Ghosts are insubstantial by definition. Their only power lies in ideas we have about them, ideas that are empty fears, and I refuse to do that with a past that is no longer relevant, with a me that does not exist, with any me that cannot ever exist again. The aspirant straightened, the aspirant's posture filled with positivity. A slight sadness escaped, fleeing the coming sobriety. Begone, ghosts, you have no power over me. Begone, faded ghosts of past me, you have no power. Begone, you ghosts of previous me, you have no power. You have no power. You have no power over the me of now. Excerpted from The Writing of LiMo, a book of the B. Ellis series.